gotta give it up for the girls full figure. Dicky, dicky, dick, dick, dicky, dick. Bad bitch just walked in the room. Oh yeah. Everybody in this bitch gotta make room.
Hey family, today I'm coming with a nice easy brunch tutorial. I'm showing you how I make my salmon croquettes, and for a bonus I'm also showing you my cheese grits. Nice and easy, but very good. First, I'm starting off with a can of salmon. You can always use fresh and break it down, but I'm going to use this canned salmon. I drained most of the liquid out, but I left like a little bit in there. You're going to want to flake the salmon apart and pick out any of the bones. There's like little skinny bones in there, and then these like round bones from the spine in there. You want to pick all of that out. Once you do, I'm going to add an egg in there. Okay, and then I'm going to add I had a shell in, but I got it out. I'm going to add a heaping teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Then I'm going to add a tablespoon and a half of all-purpose flour. Then some of my seasoning, of course, link always in bio to go pick up my seasoning. It's really good. Then I'm going to add some ground black pepper and some minced onion. You guys, usually I chop up onions and bell peppers in this, but I was making this for my man and the kids, and they begged me not to put onions and bell peppers in it. If you like onions and bell peppers, add it right now. But I'm adding some dehydrated minced onion just for the flavor, so you get that oniony flavor without the onions in it. This right here is my secret for my salmon cakes. I add a little dash of curry powder. It just adds a little something to it. So I'm just mixing up my mix right here. Is this a mix or a batter? My salmon batter, my salmon mix. I'm just mixing this up really good, making sure I work in that flour, because that is a secret. This is the consistency you want right here. You want it to be able to come together but not be pasty and not be oily. I'm gonna make some cheese grits with it. As I said, I got the oil heated up. I'm gonna put my salmon in right there. There I go. I actually had to turn my fire down a little bit because it's a little too high. As you can see, that first one I put in is like really brown. So that's the first one I had to turn, because you know you gotta make the patties and put them in. Those first couple ones you put in are gonna be done fast. You know you in the South now when you're using them Jim Dandy grits. You see them Jim Dandy grits? If you don't use that, you could of course use the Quaker Quick Grits. I don't know why it says 5 minutes on the packaging of both of them, because I don't ever cook my grits for only 5 minutes, okay? Once you put the grits in your boiling water, you want to keep stirring. Make sure you keep stirring. The trick to your salmon cakes not falling apart is you gotta leave them alone. Right there, I'm checking to see if they're ready to be flipped. As I can see, they're moving too much when I'm trying to flip them. So I left the other ones alone, and I just flipped this one because the other ones aren't ready to be flipped. Then after a few minutes they were, so I flipped them. Here they are, nice and sturdy. They didn't break apart. Golden brown on both sides. Look at that. Perfect. Look, y'all. If you can only smell. Now my grits are boiling. You guys, when you making grits, be careful. Once you get your grits to a boil, you gotta turn them down, because them things be popping, and there's nothing hotter than some grits, okay? So look at my salmon cakes, nice and golden brown and crispy on the edges. My grits are almost coming together. They got nice and thick. I use I wouldn't say half water and half grits. I use a little more water than grits, so I'd say 2/3 water and 1/3 of grits. Right there, I just added some salt, some pepper. I'm a simplest when it comes to my grits. Okay, I don't like to add too much. So, salt, pepper. Next, I'm gonna add in some butter, some real butter. We don't use margarine over here, okay? We use that nice real butter. I know some people add sugar to their grits, but I don't. I just like salt, pepper, butter, and cheese. Do you add sugar to your grits? Let me know. Leave a comment below. You can add some of your favorite cheese. I'm using this Kraft, the Easy Melt, the triple cheddar one. Is really good. I put some cheese in there. Mix that up. Let that melt. You guys, oh my gosh. I love some grits. I could eat a bowl of grits just by themselves, and I'll be straight. Look at that consistency, nice and done. I like to let it still simmer for a little bit once I get it to that point. Of course, I had to make some biscuits. Look at them hot biscuits. I'm going to melt some butter on top. And y'all know that extra butter is going to go right inside them grits. We ain't going to waste them. Okay, look at that. Add that right in. Look at that consistency of the grits. You gotta let it simmer a little bit after you season it and put the cheese on super low, and that's how you get that nice silky consistency. Look at those grits right there. They are absolutely perfect. That's just how I like them, y'all. Look at that. Now we're gonna go ahead and go plate up. Hold on, let me go get my plate. Look at this. This right here, these are my salmon croquettes with some nice cheesy grits. I went and I added a little bit more cheese on it. Oh, y'all, look at this. Of course, you guys get the first bite. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Try my recipe and let me see your version. And don't forget to do you, boo.
Don't slip up or get cut. Why not, man? I'm coming for that number.